I just wanted to go through and talk a little bit about accessibility in my classroom as part of the Canvas accessibility assignment in the course. And I apologize if any of this is repetitive. I do feel like I covered some of this, but I wanted to give you my whole kind of vision for how I have my course set up. First of all, for me, accessibility in Canvas starts with the design of the course. And so I am constantly tweaking what my course looks like as I get feedback from students and learn how they use the course. First of all, over here, you can see that I have reduced the items that students can click on to make it a little bit easier. I teach them about how they can use modules as a checklist, and that's also where everything lives and is organized by unit, so they can find information quickly there and not have to go through all of the agendas where those items are linked. They can also check their grades. I award them badges for standards-based grading, so they can see their progress there. They have access to their textbook, and then we also have been using Canva for students to create things. So I've got a link to Canva in there as well. So the homepage of my course has some important information. I've got my contact information in there for students. I have a sign out, so that's part of our classroom procedures. If they're going to use the restroom, every semester I put a sign out. That's just a Google form that has the names of the students, and they click next to their name and then submit. And I have a spreadsheet for the whole semester of who left my classroom when. Of course, it's not a perfect system. Sometimes students forget to sign out, but it's all of the things that they need I try to put on the homepage. I set up my course with the weeks for the grading period, and so students can access any week, and I try to have at least 2 weeks at a time, although depending on how much I've worked ahead, students in some cases can access the entire grading period and look ahead if they need to. So every day when they come into class, the weekly agenda is on the board. I instruct them to open it up, and it's easy for them to find because it is on the homepage. We go through their standards and objectives all in one place. All of the things that we're going to use in class are linked on that agenda, and then the study strategies are listed at the bottom, so they can use those on their own. So everything is linked in Canvas. As long as they have a charged device, they don't really need any other resources unless they prefer to write on paper. And so that's one way that I make the course accessible. I also create a video tour of Canvas that I email out to parents at the beginning of the semester. I know as a parent myself with students in the district that every teacher is different. It's hard for my child to find things sometimes. It's hard for me to find things, and I know how to use Canvas. So I try to provide a video tour of Canvas to parents as well, and I send that out at the beginning of every semester. I also feel like standards-based grading has really helped my course to be more accessible for all students. So those students that want to check every box, they can certainly do so and get their A+. Other students have multiple pathways to success, and that has been something that I know, or at least I've gotten positive feedback from my students with IEPs and with ILPs. I think those are kind of the main things. So just the design, communicating with parents, utilizing standards-based grading are all ways that I try to make my course accessible. The other thing that I really like about standards-based grading is that I'm more concerned with whether or not a student learns something as opposed to when they learn it. So when I create an assignment, it's open all semester until a deadline that happens a week before the end of the semester. And that gives students the flexibility to go back and rework things. It helps build a growth mindset in them, as opposed to just this assignment closes on this day, and after that, you're out of luck. So I think that is something that has made my course more accessible for students as well. So I hope that gives you some information that will be helpful. If you need more information or feedback or something different from me, please let me know.